morning guys, and welcome back to another video. I have been productive this morning already. I've already gone and done my workout. I'm feeling like super strong at the minute actually. I've been just starting to up my weights in some of the sections of Pilates where I've kind of been on the same weights for a while, so I feel like tomorrow my shoulders in particular are going to be really sore. And then in the Westwood actually today, Princess Polly were doing their store opening and the queue was freaking massive. Like there was absolutely no way I was going to stand in the queue after like the weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember when it was. I stood in the queue for the W Cosmetics one. I actually had a friend that was in the queue and she didn't end up getting any of the freebies, and I feel like I only would have been going for the freebies because the store looked like absolute chaos. One thing I have been searching for though, and I still have not had any luck, but Coles, which is basically like our main supermarket here in Australia, have started a partnership with Marks and Spencer's. Now if you're English, you'll understand why I'm excited about that, because I love Marks and Spencer's food. I feel like at Christmas time, Marks and Spencer's was like always the place that we'd get our Christmas food from, apart from actually I worked for John Lewis for a little while, so we would also get Waitrose discounts. So actually, whilst I was working for John Lewis, we would always go to Waitrose, but sometimes still Christmas we'd get like our joints and stuff from Marks and Spencer's. Like I just feel like it's one of the best UK supermarkets. Anyway, what I was getting to here is they've brought Percy pigs over to Australia, but they are sold out everywhere. Can't get them. It's honestly, it's like a hot commodity. Like cannot find them anywhere. I've been going to Coles. We've got 2 Coles near us. I've been going to them like 3 times a day trying to find these sweets, just hoping that I just so happen to get there when they restock. Can't find them. Anyway, I managed to get the piglet versions. These are not the ones that I wanted, but at this point I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna get something so I don't miss out again, because it's like the first time I've seen these in the store too. So hopefully I'll be able to find the actual real Percy pigs. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I'm starving. I'm really hungry. Usually I feel like I would try to eat, what I normally try to eat before Pilates? I can't even remember, to be honest, what I would usually do. But anyway, I'm ravenous. So I'm gonna make some at breakfast. I was kind of tempted to do something naughty and make some bacon or sausages, but I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna try to be healthy. I'm gonna have eggs on toast, but this week I've been having scrambled eggs every single day, and I'm gonna really treat myself and have fried eggs instead of scrambled. So we're gonna make some breakfast. I actually then have a laser hair removal appointment at 10 to 11. It's 20 to 10 now, so I have like an hour. I obviously need to go shower and everything and get ready for the day. And then after I have my laser hair removal, also just a side note whilst we're talking about laser hair removal, if you have not had laser hair removal, you need to do it. It's one of the most life-changing things. I haven't had an appointment for, I would say maybe like close to a year maybe. I honestly couldn't tell you how long it's been, but it's been a really long time. It's only now that I just feel like I need to go back to get another top-up session, and then I probably won't have to go again for another year. My camera just died, so if the quality changed, that's because I'm now filming on my phone. But as I was saying, laser hair removal, one of the best things I've ever done, and it's so freaking cheap here in Australia. I'm paying like $30 or something today for this laser hair removal session. So good, so good. And then after that, I am taking myself on a little solo day, and I'm gonna go see Wicked Part 2, and I'm so excited. I'm actually obsessed with Wicked. I've seen it in the theater like, I think 4 times in 4 different places. Is that right? Maybe I've seen it 3 times. I've seen it in America, I've seen it in England, and I've seen it in Australia. I think have I seen it twice in England? Maybe I have only seen it 3 times. Anyway, love the theatre show. So I'm super excited to see part 2 today, and I'm literally just gonna go by myself. I'm gonna have a chill day by myself. I feel like my social battery's been pretty exhausted, is that the word? Like my social battery has just, it's been drained. I need to recharge. I need some time by myself. So that's kind of like my plan for most of today. Aside from this evening, like I said, we're gonna go out to meet Rob and Jam for some food. Unfortunately, I've just experienced heartbreak, because tell me why this is the worst thing in the world when your egg yolk cracks in the pan. I'm so sad, I'm so upset. Laser clinic, guys. Tell me why I'm a little bit nervous. Sometimes this really hurts and sometimes it's fine. So fingers crossed today's gonna be a day where like it doesn't hurt that much, because it's freaking me out. A random story for you guys. So when I first started getting laser hair removal, I got my armpits done in my bikini area. And one of the times when they were doing my armpits, I actually had a tattoo like down that side of my rib cage, and they actually zapped my tattoo. So there's a piece of my tattoo that's on my side that's actually missing from being zapped by the laser. Okay, just finished. It really wasn't that painful at all. I feel like because I obviously have so much less hair now, It's just nowhere near as bad as when I first started getting it done. But yeah, off to the cinema now. I'm actually going to be a cheapskate. I'm going to go to Woolies and pick up some popcorn in Woolies so that I don't have to pay for the cinema popcorn. So I'm going to go do that now. I'm actually probably going to be a little bit early. I don't know why I'm walking so fast, but I'm going to go do that now and then go watch my movie. In true fashion, I forgot my glasses, so I have to come all the way home. I say all the way home. I live not that far from the cinema, but I've had to come home, grab my glasses. Ow! Oh, I just slammed my ankle on the bed. Oh, that was so sore. I don't have time to be in pain because I actually quite like watching the trailers of the movies. I know that's quite weird, but I do. So glasses on, take 2, let's try again. Shield your children. I am just about to go and pop into Kmart. I'm really on the hunt for some little Christmas bits. Stephen basically wants a Christmas mug and I just want to see what other little Christmas bits and pieces they have. I feel like our house is just so un-Christmassy, and as much as I would love to get like a tree and decorate it and do all of the things, we just don't then have the storage for one, and also like we're actually not going to be here at Christmas, so it seems a little bit pointless to buy a Christmas tree and then actually not be here for Christmas. So we're gonna go have a little look in at Kmart and see what Christmas bits they have. I'm thinking maybe I can get like some candles. I actually don't really know, mugs, candles. I want a mixing bowl, just like a few little bits and pieces that aren't gonna cost a fortune, but will just make the place feel a little bit more Christmassy. Love this mug, how cute is that? Although this isn't super, it's kind of Christmassy, but I feel like this is a bit too girly for Stephen. Okay, I am smelling some of the candles. This is grapefruit and berry. Look how cute little packaging it is. The thing is, I actually want the jar to be Christmas themed, which to be fair, this one is kind of Christmassy. Let's see what it smells like. Okay, very grapefruity. There's another one. Oh, ginger and vanilla. I reckon that is gonna be so nice. Gingerbread house, ginger and vanilla. Oh gosh. So cute. Okay, I'm getting up. That smells insane. That smells like freshly baked cookies. I'm sorry, how cute are these? They definitely don't go with our bedding, but I actually think I need them. Okay, I feel like I've successfully got some bits. I got some candles, I got some pillowcase covers, but I didn't find Stephen a mug, so I'm actually gonna go to the other Kmart and see if I can find him a Christmas mug. So Kmart have these donation boxes again. We did these last year. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get Stephen so we can come back and do this together. Yeah, you basically buy a gift for somebody that maybe is in a position that they wouldn't otherwise be getting a present. And I just think it's such a nice idea. So I'll definitely bring Stephen back so we can go do that together. We did a few gifts last year, so we should be able to do the same this year. I'm so happy I came to this Kmart because look at this. This is so freaking cute. I'm gonna have to buy this one. I also quite like the little cute pink one because then Stephen and I could have like matching his and hers. I can give him this one and I can keep the pink. Oh. Thought I would give you a Kmart haul. So this is going to show you guys some of the little Christmas bits that they have in Kmart at the moment. I'm so excited. I felt like, although I have been in the Christmas spirit, because we don't get a Christmas tree, like I said, it's been a bit like, So I'm so excited that I've got a few little Christmas bits. I still would love a tree, but like I said, it's just kind of silly because we're not going to be here for Christmas. But let's get started. First thing was, not that I would say an impulse purchase, but something not super, I don't know what the word is, but I got 2 gingerbread pillowcases, one for each of us. They definitely do not go with any bedding that we have, but I did have a look at the bedding and there was no bedding that I like really wanted to buy right then and there. So for now, we just have 2 random pillowcases I'm going to pop onto our bed with unmatching duvet covers, which to be honest is what it is. I just want to feel a little bit special, a little bit Christmassy. Then the next thing I got were these tea towels. How stinking cute is that? Honestly, I think I just love gingerbreads. I don't know what it is. I have like, even my pajamas, not the ones that I've been wearing recently, but even my pajamas have gingerbreads on them. Like I think that's my favorite Christmas decoration. Like it's just so cute. Anyway, we actually also just desperately needed some new tea towels. So these ones at the back are just like red ones, so they can be used like all year round. Although I was just saying to Stephen, because I was just showing him everything that I bought, that we're not really that fussy because we've still been using the Christmas tea towels as like our everyday tea towels that his parents bought us in, I think it was 2022, the year that his parents came to Australia. So a few years ago now, we're still using them. Next on the list was this candle, and look at this. It's like a little Santa and a Christmas tree and like fake snow. It's just so cute. And this says Merry and Bright, cranberry and cinnamon. smells so good. Smells really, really good. Oh, it's just so cute. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Like, I kind of feel like I want something on my bedside table so it just feels a bit more Christmassy in the bedroom. Then the next thing, speaking about how much I love gingerbread, look at this little mug. So freaking cute. Not that practical because it's not that big inside, but I find it looks teeny tiny when I hold it like this, but look how cute that is. Sticking with the gingerbread theme, the next thing that I got, is this really gingerbread themed? Yeah, it is. It's a gingerbread house candle. So even just like the packaging alone is so cute. But then when you pull it up and you actually pull the candle out, like, look. No, I'm actually obsessed. I really can't wait till we own our own house and we can have like our stockings hung up by the fireplace and have a big Christmas tree. Like, this is what I'm manifesting for one day once we're in an actual house and not in an apartment. But anyway, look how cute this is. And this one, oh, this smells unbelievable. This smells like cinnamon. What is it? It's ginger and vanilla. But it smells like cinnamon. It smells like actual, like, freshly baked gingerbread. So that is delicious. So I've got that one too that I'm gonna pop probably somewhere in the kitchen, living room area. Then the one final thing that I bought was one more Christmas mug. So this just like a little cute pink. This I think is actually the matching one to the one that I already have. And obviously Steven wanted me to get him a Christmas mug. So I kind of bought this one more for myself because I guess it's like the girlier one and he'll have the other one. But they're so cute because they're matching. And then of course I had to get this one too because it's just too cute to say no to. We are actually going out for dinner tonight to Rob and Jen. We've just started a new round of us picking new restaurants and I have picked a restaurant called Rivolo. Rivolo? No, I don't know how you pronounce it. That's what it is. I think I'd say Rivolo. Anyway, it's in Martin Place. It's Italian. It looks really, really good. I've seen videos online and they have like a big cheese wheel where they like do the carbonara inside of it. So that sounds right up my street. But I'm excited to see them and hopefully hear some more updates about their wedding because it's their wedding that we're going to next year when we go to Europe. So super excited, but I need to get ready actually. I don't know what time it is. I think Steven and I are going to go for a drink beforehand. My aim actually for this week at least to try not drink, which is absolutely ridiculous saying that out loud, like, oh, my aim for 1 week is to try not to drink, but I've just been so sociable recently, which is like not super like me, and I've been drinking so much that I kind of just want to like chill out.
It's like, do you not think they're going a bit slow? Like,
What's the tannins giving you?
oh, I think that's lovely. I like it. You like?
Is the tannins high in this one? Tannins? High. I think I'm sweet. This is Japan.
Hot link, and then it will give you cash back.
On fede. On fede
Pate
poco.
is French.
On fede poco. Perché stiamo?
Cheers.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Sounds good.
Yes.
Oh, chilled as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
you
You know
know,
what was funny, yeah? So at Harry's, blimey, straight
no kissing, no kissing.
Good morning, guys. I'm speaking a little bit quietly because it's super early. It's like not even 7 a.m. I'm up. I have my cup of tea. I actually didn't use one of my new Christmas mugs. I'm using my old one for now because I haven't like washed the new ones yet. But I am gonna do some baking. Honestly, I've been loving doing my Christmas baking. I've also only made cookies so far. For some reason, cookies feel like quite easy. Like it's so quick in comparison to like make a cake. Anyway, today's recipe is a Kinder Bueno cookie recipe. So I'm really, really, really hoping they're gonna turn out really nicely. I was sort of thinking about doing it yesterday, but yesterday ended up just being so crazy that I decided it was a task for today. Dinner yesterday, so good, so good. Basically this time around when we're doing the restaurants, we're like actually rating each other. So I got 2 9s. Like Steven and Rob both gave me 9s. Jem gave me an 8.5. So obviously I've gone first, so there's nothing to compare against yet, but everyone was raving about the restaurant. We did a set menu, so it was $115 per person, and you got focaccia, steak tartare, which you guys obviously know is one of my favorite things, yellowfin tuna crudo. By the way, guys, I think I've established that I actually like raw tuna, like tuna tartare as well. Basically, I think I actually do like it. We had truffle gnocchi, and I also love truffles. We had steaks. There was like a salad, tiramisu. I think maybe that was everything, but honestly it was so good. Would highly recommend. We went for a drink beforehand, just Stephen and I, and then the other two came to meet us, but it was just so much fun, and it was great hearing about like their wedding plans. It's made me like so excited for their wedding. We've got 2 weddings next year, so I've got Imogen's wedding and then Rob and Jam, so it's like 2 really close friends getting married next year, and it just makes me like, not to sound cheesy, but like love, like, I don't know, it just makes me so happy. Anyway, I am kind of like in a bit of a standstill right now because I need to wait for my butter to soften, because I obviously didn't take it out of the fridge until I just woke up. So I need to wait for my butter to soften, and then I can start making my Kinder cookies. So when the cookies came out the oven, they were quite like still ball shaped. So I don't know why that happens anyway. I just use the glass to try and flatten them down, but I'm not super happy with the shape, but hopefully they taste really good. I don't really know what went wrong and why they didn't flatten out as I cooked them. Ready for the day, so we are going to go meet one of Stephen's friends to meet his new baby. This is a little dress I'm wearing. We're actually going to drive to north of the bridge. I think we're going to Neutral Bay just for some lunch, and then Stephen will have a drink or 2, and I'll have probably a non-alcoholic drink because I don't like to drive even if I've had like 1 drink. I like to just be completely sober, so maybe a mocktail for me. But yeah, we're going to go buy a little present first for, do you actually know what the baby's name is? No. We're going to go, is it a boy or a girl? We're gonna go buy a present for the child, and then we're gonna go. So these are the little gifts that we got. How cute is that? So cute. And then we got this one, which is actually, to be honest, the exact same one that we bought for Hugh's baby as well. So yeah, but this little twistery one is so cute.
Is she?
No, not at all.
No. I was like, so yeah, literally. So I ordered for.
I wanted to jump on here really quickly just to talk about Wicked and also lunch. So first things first, Wicked Part 2. I didn't love it as much as the first one, not gonna lie. It was still good. I definitely think the theatre just like tops it all. I don't know why, but I feel like the theatre show is like a little bit more easy to follow, if that makes sense, which is kind of bizarre when you think that the movies are like double the length of the theatre show, if not probably more than double the length of the theatre show. But I definitely think the musical is just like easier to follow than this movie version. Anyway, I thought Part 1 was way better than Part 2. I just feel like Part 1 also has all of like my favourite songs, like literally the most basic ones that everybody says, but Dancing Through Life, Popular, and Defying Gravity, of course, are like my top songs from Wicked. So the music in the second half I don't love really like as much. Still love the movie. It was quite nice to just like go out and have like a day by myself, honestly. Like I was really loving that. And then lunch, so we ended up going to, what's it called? The Oak? I think it was called The Oak in Neutral Bay. Lovely beer garden. Obviously we couldn't sit in the beer garden because it was a really warm day and we were with a baby, so we had to sit inside. Inside not as nice. I actually didn't rate the food that much, to be honest. I thought it was quite expensive. I got a prosciutto pizza. One thing I find with prosciutto pizza sometimes is that like you have one bite and like the whole topping of the prosciutto like comes off in that one bite, so I don't really love that, but I thought the food was just okay. And then I obviously had to drive home, so I couldn't have a drink. But yeah, it was overall just like nice to see them, nice to see the baby. Honestly, such a chill baby as well. I feel like all the babies I keep meeting recently are so chill. Like I'm definitely at that age now, like a lot of my friends are having babies and I am just not there. I am not there. I don't know if I'll ever be there. I just kind of like my life right now the way that it is. One thing I'll say, I feel like when you move to Australia, I definitely think, not that it sets you back a few years, but it's just people aren't in a rush to do those things. Like I feel like had I stayed, saying that actually, I feel like London's maybe a bit of an exception because a lot of my friends that I went to school with are also not like married or have babies yet. So I wonder in like more expensive cities, is everything just a bit slower than other places because, you know, it's more expensive to do all of these things. But out here, like I have so many friends at the same age as me that just like are not really even thinking about kids or marriage or anything yet. So it's kind of refreshing as opposed to some places where like by like 25, everyone's had like 3 kids and they've bought a house and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, kind of just rambling. I just wanted to pop on here and fill you guys in on Wicked. For dinner tonight, we are doing a soup. So it's like a tomato soup basically. So I'm gonna roast some tomatoes and onion, a carrot, pop this in the oven for about 50 minutes. And then once that's done, I will blend it all up and add some extra ingredients to turn this into a delicious soup. So this is how we're going to make our soup a little bit more high protein. So I'm gonna use chicken bone broth. And I'm pretty much using like 750-ish mils of that. So basically I have this like half packet left and then I'm gonna empty this full one in as well. Next, for some more protein, I'm gonna add about 225 grams of this light ricotta. I know that a lot of people would use cottage cheese, but I was actually reading the ingredients of cottage cheese the other day and it's got like loads of, I can't remember what it was, like preservatives and whatever in it. So the ricotta is pretty much just, in fact I can read the ingredients to you. Let me not make a mess of this. It is literally milk and salt. That's all that's in ricotta. So that's what I'm using instead, just so it's not as processed as the cottage cheese. And it honestly kind of just tastes exactly the same. I actually think, because I've been using ricotta with my scrambled eggs as well, I think I actually prefer the ricotta. The ricotta just completely blends through and you can literally like not taste it at all. Final product, my soup and then my little cheesy bread, and this is dinner.